の不意を分かって上でのこのスネークピックですからね。
まずは操作練習ですかね。
Alright, there we go. Let's get it on now.
始まる操作練習。
Alright, small battlefield.
さすがに3、2、1の間に席を
Oh, no, just a hand warmer.
でもたまに試合開始までなんかスマホいじって
Making sure the hands are warmed and making sure all the buttons work, because if you're playing Game Watch or Snake, you know you're hitting the B button a lot.
握るまで時間があったんですけど、スピーカーですね。自前のイヤホンの分配器の調整をしてましたね。
なるほどなるほど。
結構ね、イヤホン持ってずっと分配器使って大会出てるのがディオ選手ではありますね。
そうですよね。
で、対するマイスターはジャッジで Q が出るまで動いてから、
Also appreciate DIO using the claw grip on the controller.
72回振った。いや、いつやったっけあれ。
結構ね、ダメージね、小尺なダメージしてるんでね。
なるほど。これ多分今乱数調整ですよね。
そうですね。もちろんです。
いいところ、いい引きをね、狙って。
今週のマイスマヒットでも決着は、ジャッジで決めてたはずだな。
前田君がやられてるところの切り抜きだけ見たわ。
はい。今回ももしかしたら息をするように伝説を残してくれるかもしれないですね。はい。
そうですね。直近でね、宮さんもねツイートしてましたもんね。マイスターが強い理由っていう。
まあでも大事ですよ。運も実力のうちとは言いますけど、実際確率を
Alright,
上げて
the
いくっていう
buttons have been been warmed, the buttons have been checked.
当たる場所でしっかり
Let's
当て
get
る
this
とか
match started.
確率を上げていくっていうのもね大事です。
そうですね。運気を上げるためにね。
Also, I've been like looking at the chat on the my other monitor, and I keep getting advertisements for the Street Fighter Sushiro collaboration. I'm just hungry. But anyway, worry about that later. Let's do this. You know, watch. This is Snake, Maister versus DIO. Here's how DIO's kind of playing out of his element, not using a lot of. I mean, he's a grenade right there, but he's not like mashing it like he would. Like you see most Snakes do. He's gonna have to hold these up airs, such a annoying thing for Snake to deal with. Snake's gonna have to use that CQC. Deal with this 2D demon. Alright. Ooh, try to dunk on him, but out of range. Gets it down there again. And right now, it's still pretty even. Both players definitely trying to feel each other out. Somehow DIO managed to get out of that juggle situation. No one's able to get their KO move quite yet. Just barely hanging on Snake, such a heavy character. What a whiff punish. And finally, first blood goes to Maister. The forward air, forward tilt from nowhere. And using the grade to break that combo, that probably wouldn't have been a dead Snake, but it would have hurt. And now this is the situation you don't want to be in as a Snake player. You don't want to be behind full stock and essentially down another stock in percent. Makes it that much harder to come back. Especially because I feel like Snake's rushdown options are pretty limited. Even more so when like your main neutral tool becomes a liability against you. Let's get the jab into up tilt, so you're even on stocks, but Maister can easily take out the stock with one good read. Keeps him back, keeps him in the blender. Shreya, good job. I will say, DIO's been really good about getting these whiff punishes with the dash attack. He's also been pretty good about not getting juggled too much. We kill throw? No. Game-Watcher's throws are really good for positioning, but not outright killing, which could be an issue. Especially against a character like Snake, who can live for a long time. Oh, not dead yet. 220. This should be... Hey, alright. 230 off the throw. Third time's the charm. And now, In there. Meister getting these juggles. In the vortex, get him 0 to 60. Just like that. Snake without his panic option just eats a ton of damage. Oakland, the up airs, trying to chase him down, keep that percent up, keep the pressure up on Dio. He was expecting a roll, but excellent get up attack from Meister. Always got to mix up your wake up options against Snake when you're in that tech chase situation. Even with the parry, you couldn't punish that. I don't think there's any character who can really punish that. Up B out of shield. The up smash is going to take it. First game goes to Meister.
未来を見ていたような、と思わせるような動き、マイスター、ミスター&ゲームウォッチが一本取っていきました。
ゲーム&ウォッチのスマッシュの置きだったり
Not sure what stage they're going to. I imagine he wants to keep. Dio would want to keep it to a small battlefield. I feel like that's a good map for Snake, especially against someone with fairly decent mobility like Game & Watch.
マイスター選手が取っていく。
マイスターらしい決め手になりましたね。
本当に。
マイスターといえば。
いやしかしディオ選手もね全然負けてなくて、しっかりとその反射対策とか心がけて手榴弾振っていたりというところにもかなり対策が見えますね。なので撃墜拒否、中盤のその230なってたあそこまで撃墜拒否ができる状態で先に撃墜を通したい。なのでどっちかっていうと終盤ってタイムがもう残り2分ぐらい。
We're going to Hollow Bastion. All right.
Change
the scenery.
ここで通らなかったらぐだついてそのまま自力で負けちゃうよねっていうのがディオ選手にあるから差し込みに行くんですよ。なのでどっちかというと一番大事なのは
I've known Meister play anyone besides Game & Watch, and I don't think he would feel need to play anyone besides Game & Watch here. I know he was playing Sora for a bit, but I think that stopped. Let's get it on now. Game 2, Dio versus Meister. And right now, this is exactly what Meister wants. He wants Dio juggled. Pulls himself up. He thought it was out of range for the C4. That was one first hitbox on that thing. He's down here putting in some work for Dio, though. I feel like if you're Dio, like I guess my general matchup, like processing his Game & Watch is that since he's so light, any damage is good damage against Game & Watch, especially as a character like Snake who can, you know, do that, clip you with a down smash, and then your stock is erased. At least with Snake, if you're a Snake user, you know that you have to take damage at some point due to the nature of the grenades, so it becomes an issue of like the risk and versus reward for Dion going in. I mean, he is in on Meister, but not in the way he really wants to be. Being brutally juggled into the down smash. Excellent down smash there for Meister. But that's a basically even game. Finally caught on, pushes onto the dash attacks that Dio was whip punishing with. And because of that, Meister managed to rack up 82% and counting on Dio. Up air. Guts to sleep A, the back air. Shouts to Shaky Banks. I don't know if you're watching, dude. You stop playing Pokemon Unite. Ooh. Barely dodging that down smash. These forward airs are just relentless from Meister. Is he challenging him like, oh yeah, I know you want to get on me, but you have to get through my bombs first. Now they're going to the other side of the stage. Doesn't go for an up B punish, just gets the grab. Different positioning. Maybe it here for Dio unless he gets back to stage and gets a back air. The key right on the dome.
さあディオ選手追い込まれてしまった。
Hate to see this kind of thing happen. Oh.
掴み通して空中ニュートラルから上 B 当てて
Now,
ここはサイファー
just
で
looking at all Meister. He's playing really good right now.
おっとニキタしかしここは通す。
I like the idea from Dio. It kind of reeks of desperation, trying to get in and finish the stock from Meister. But even still, he's taking a lot of damage. And even though Snake's a heavy boy, he can still die pretty early to Game Watch. Unfortunate SD though from Meister. Dio has a chance, but it is gonna be difficult. Have to land somehow. Hasn't figured it out quite yet. Chase him with the back air, not dead yet. Snake too heavy, but up air, up, down air, top. Gonna take that stock. So Meister 2-0 over Dio right now. That was a shot, but very difficult. Tries. I don't know how Hurt wins this matchup so much. LOL. Listen, Hurt's kind of a different beast than your average Snake. Don't get me wrong, Dio's a beast. Mama Mista. Like that. Actually, I do like this. I'm not sure what that plushie is from Meister is on his side of the stage, but it looks like I think it's from Pikmin. Yo, trying to figure out what to do right now. Look at the bag. Right. With the hydration in you. Yeah, Herd's ridiculous at this game. Should be expected that bad matchups don't look so terrible against them. Yeah, because that's the thing. Like at a certain point when you're just like a better player, you fight like a bad matchup, it's not really an issue because you practice that matchup so much. It's only really extreme matchups like say Ice Climbers versus Simon or like Simon versus Pikachu where you really do have to change your match character. Even a bad matchup like this, Snake versus Game Watch, you can make it work, but you have to like really adjust your play and just better mind games. Meister wanted to stunt. I would have been so sick to see that. That 9 combo. But no dice. Be out of shield. Classic. I said though, Dio is really good about getting these down airs out of shield on Meister. If we're getting that damage up on Game Watch is the key to this matchup, just because you can erase them with that forward tilt or even better an up tilt. But you still got to get in on Game Watch, which is easier said than done. And the way that Meister's playing, he is not making that easy. Let's go. Then like the position of that C4, so just burns right there. That's another thing that's really annoying for Snake, is that if your projectile is kind of weak, like Pit Arrows or Fox Blaster, and they decide to absorb that, just let them absorb it because the returns off it is not worth it. In this matchup, if you do absorb like a grenade or a C4 explosion, that hurts. Yeah, you're definitely right. I definitely feel like this matchup's really painful for Snake. Like that. Also good F tilt though from Meister. And it looks like Meister is just, he's just in his zone. He knows that he doesn't have to approach, so just drop the bombs, give him some sausage, and he's scheming. I won't say scheming, but he's chilling. I think that's the more appropriate word. He's chilling, he's vibing. And when you're in a tournament like this, or just any tournament, and you're like just feeling pretty good, that's the best thing you can ask for. Maister in the jug right now. Already started. Yo, it does escape though. We'll say DIO's aerials have been really on point. He's been getting airs, down airs. There we go. See, my stream froze a little bit. Right through. Up air. Yeah, this is looking so good for Maister right now. Even though he is at a high percent, he does die. He does get clipped by the C4, so lucky break there from DIO. I think my stream's a little bit behind, but refresh after this. Dunk. Nope, no down air. And this is where you want. As Game Watch, just keep him above you because there's very little Snake can do against Game Watch. Like the crawl from DIO, just like, I don't feel like going up there right now. Yeah, you can make touch of that bucket, but that's a pretty big gamble. That is like. That's like what's it? That's like having you're playing poker. Say if you have a 2 and a king and a jack, but then you just like bet all that you're gonna get a royal flush in the next hand. Kind of a high gamble. Maybe that's how DIO's playing right now. To get these gambles. But to his credit, it is working. He is at a high percent and does have a stock lead, and is not letting Maister get kill he needs. The thing about DIO is that he's been living really well, and I think Maister's KOs has just been like just stuff like that, just like really good positionings on when he's hitting his moves. Like he's not just spamming attacks, he knows when to hit the right move. He also knows that even though his opponent has a high percent, he doesn't get that tunnel vision that I feel like a lot of other players do, myself included. Where it's like, oh yeah, I can kill my opponent with a force smash, just gotta land it. You don't want to get that tunnel vision. If your opponent lives to 200, but if you know you can like get it, just get the damage up and just get that KO when you can. Rush. Okay. Between the C4 and Snake, I was cute situation there. Maister somehow survives all that, and now we basically got an even game, and we are down on the clock right now. So Maister is gonna have to make a move if he wants to get the set. Is that gonna kill? Yes, it is. Back. Just having some stream issues, but we're good. Alright. Maister taking a minute to think about what's going on. How many drinks does DIO have on him? Get the big boy monster? The water? You gotta put Kari Sweat in there. I mean, it is hot, so you gotta be staying hydrated. Yeah, if you want to hit that command in the chat, the bracket command. See the bracket. There has been some upsets, you know, no Kaninabe, Ashimon losers, Guy MTK fighting for his life and down the loser side. But until then, we got this matchup. Hey, to be fair, that Dr. Mario is
言われ言えたる
correct, friends.
いけることができるか空中しろ
What a back air from Dio.
空中だからしかし空へと一気に開幕 73%
Dio knows he is going to have to eat a lot of percents in this
この
matchup.
1ストック本当に重要
いや空中下はねディオ選手かなり狙ってるんです
So
け
if he
ど
has to eat a few neutral airs, so be it.
少しね早めの差し込み方で緩急つけてる感じだと
Dio
思うんで
keeps
すけど
going high. It's just rolling out of the air.
ここまで
Oh.
前進してるディオスネークをなかなか見たことが
What
な
a
い
tricky little guy
そうなんでしょうね
this Dio is.
まあ小戦場ですけど
バトルフィールド
Air dodge not working on Meister, catching onto Dio's landing options.
どこかで
Goes with the forward air, but not quite done yet. Trades with the back air.
フォニアさん
そうですよ
Dio's aerial moves have been
出ましたよ
いやーあそこで
Been
出
good.
るんですねこれは爆弾が当たって
Good.
これはでもディオ選手掴みましたけど
like on my
ま
end.
あまあまあでもこれでも
Okay.
はい
Not sure what
本
happened,
来ね
but
先行されるような
looks
展開だ
like
ったのをディオ選手がボタン
Meister
で
got
ここ
his
からまた仕切り直しですね
first stock
ね流れとしてはぶった切れて
on
み
Dio.
たいな感じですかねさあ
Back in the
しかしマイスター
blender.
の攻撃は止まらないぞ 62% さらに掴みを通して上に投げて空中へ攻撃
And we're just going to keep on juggling.
おっと
も
その手堅く取っていく掴め取らないしかし
Always
ト
keep
ラン
that
プがある
bucket
空中へ攻撃
on
空中へ
deck.
攻撃
Just, let him know.
失礼してしまった
Ah,
お互いに打点
cut by the up air.
当たれば
Dio did not want to lose
空
his
中の撃墜相当
second
シビア
stock
なん
to
ですけど
that.
はい
You already know
いやーやり
he
かけ
wanted
ま
to
した
hold
ね
on to that stock as long as he could.
さあこの状況
'Cause now he's behind, that means he has to play a lot more aggro to
ギリギリ
get competitive.
お偉い上投げだ
Before it is in play,
手踏まいて
and Meister is very much aware of that.
横
いや
強
ジャンプちゃんがガチうまい
いや本当におしゃれ空中しらしっかりガード
And yeah, you can't punish that back air, bro.
空中で攻撃
いや今のがあったんで回避切りざるを得なかっ
Gus
た
and
ですね今のね
Felipe, the equalizer.
D 落とすさあディオ選手後がないもうダメージは食らいたくない
And Meister's catching all these landings, and I might be wrapped for Dio unless he
レスマス
activates Ultra Instinct.
まあ振ってからで
Or does that, you know, that works too.
でもウエスマート好きないですもんね
シールドは間に合ってたのにない
や本当に
なんだそりゃ
なんかすごいことしてくるなお互い
マイスターに横スマッシュを通す男が
He was trying playing extra careful, but he's behind so much. Like he has to make something happen. There's a lot of time left on the clock, though. So Dio can pick and choose his battles a bit. He does not want to take any more damage than he has already. Being put at
言わんばかりのつかみ
125 maybe it for our boy Dio. It
まだ大丈夫しかしまだもう
Not quite
止まらないぞ
a chance.
地面には着地できたがまた始まって
Maybe it with these up airs. Careful how you get down.
いやーここ爆弾
Oh,
が当たって撃墜
Meister reading with the forward air,
勝ち切っていったのはマイスター
putting them
見事
into loser side. Good stuff there to Meister.
そうですね
はい
No, good stuff to Dio though. Kept that really competitive.
リードが広すぎたかな
あー
100% 近かった
And
ね
いやでも
Dio landed a
試合はもう本当
big forward smash on Game Watch, which was pretty funny.